Catalano with Real Estate Connections, residential property management firm here in Los Gatos, working in the property management business here in Santa Clara County. Today we're going to talk about the two biggest reasons that people fear renting their property. The first one is that a tenant would damage the property. Now, obviously you can't really control what a tenant does inside the property, but of course the qualifying process of finding a good tenant will help prevent that. So to try and take out one of those fears, you have a couple things. Is to qualify a good tenant, and of course you have a security deposit to back that up. So those are a couple aspects that you can try to remove that fear of renting your property. Secondly is a tenant won't pay their rent. That's a big fear. I mean, a lot of people have mortgages to pay, and if they don't get the rent, it's going to be a difficult month. So once again, it all comes down to finding a good qualified tenant, making sure that you think they're good people and they have good qualifications when you run their qualifications, and you try and take that aspect out. And having a property manager is something that can help too with those aspects to help qualify the tenant. Make sure that there is somebody there that can help find a good tenant and bring these two fears out of a third item to help with number two, which is having a fear of a tenant paying rent, is something that some property management companies offer, including ourselves, and it's eviction protection. It's a small charge per month, usually about $10 or so, and basically what that does is the property management company, like ours, will pay for the eviction of the tenant. So we try and take that fear out as much as possible. Of course, the damages would be another story, and hopefully we can avoid those as much as property, and there are certain techniques that I'd be happy to discuss with anybody if they wanted to discuss this further. But having the eviction protection, where an eviction can cost anywhere from $600 to $1,000, depending on if the tenant knows how to so-called what we call play the game, and that's answering hardships and things of that nature, financial hardships or just answers to the court that can take more time. The eviction protection can help with that also, to take that fear out.